For all the latest updates, subscribe to News9.
Hello and welcome to News9 Digital. I'm Ashish Parekh. The government has been doing all it can to make sure that safety for women is guaranteed, and tech is something that the governments in the recent past are looking at. And now, government's 112, that is 112 India application, an all-in-one application has been launched that can be used to raise an SOS alert with just a single tap in case of any emergency, be it medical, fire or something else. This has been developed as a part of the Government of India's Emergency Response Support System, which is also called as ERSS initiative, and also the main agenda of this application is to make the required support readily available to citizens in need. Also, this is done with the help of the official response team and also local volunteers. That's right, the app even allows people to register themselves as volunteer as well. So in case you are signing into this app, you do not really have to be a victim to actually use that app. You can also sign in as a volunteer, and in case anyone around you needs your help, immediately you will be notified and you can go ahead and help that person as well. The service is currently operational in 23 states and union territories, and also this is available on both Android and iOS platforms. So well, I decided to test the app myself, and here's what it looks like and here's how efficient it is. First, obviously you have to go to the Play Store, wherein you have to search for the 112 app, and that takes you to this particular application which is called 112 India. And once you start installing it, you have all the features here, and also you have all the government applications which are showing up, which also goes on to show that this particular application is from a government a government portal, and this is something that needs to be trusted. You also got the Google Play approved button as well. So it's installing right now, and if you just take a look at yes, it's installing right now, and we'll just open this up and try and understand what exactly it looks like. It asks you for access to your contacts and all of these things, so nothing is hidden here. You allow access to your contact, allowed to make calls and device location as well, so that people who are concerned about you or who want to trace you down, they'll be able to trace your device location as well. All the time is something that you need to be clicking at. Also photos and all of these other details as well. So now it is asking for you to connect, wherein you just have to enter your state. We'll just do that in a bit. Enter your state, you're entering your mobile number as well. So once your mobile number is entered, you just have to enter, and you get a OTP code. It's waiting for the OTP code. It's automatically detected. You just have to copy the OTP code, paste it here and verify. So this directly locks you into the application, and if you see here, it is showing you various options. It is showing your exact location, and it is also showing you different options of emergencies. For example, you can have a police emergency in case someone is trying to rob you or something like that, fire emergency, medical emergency and other emergencies. So let me just try and test this app. It's not that we're creating a false alarm. Let me just try and click on others. You're about to send a panic signal requesting service, type others. So yes, I've done that, and emergency initiated, signal sent over the internet. So yes, so this is something that has been initiated right now. Let's just try and wait if we get a call from anyone, because I've clearly notified that I am not safe at this point in time, and it's just a matter of time, I guess, before we get a call from someone. There you have it. You're getting a call from ERSS. That is the service, and then if you pick up the call, they're going to ask you about your safety and your security. So let's just pick up the call and try and understand what they're trying to say. Hello madam, ERSS ಇಂದನಾ ಇದು?
sir, 112 ERSS ಇಂದ.
So this is for the safety and security.
Sir.
Okay madam, we are just trying and testing this service, so sorry we're causing some sort of inconvenience, but we're just trying this particular feature. So thank you so much. Thank you, doing a wonderful job. Take care. Thank you so much.
Thank you for calling 112, sir.
Thank you so much. So there you have it. This service clearly works, and it is something that needs to be appreciated as well. So that is how this application works. So this is how this application works. We also spoke to women's rights activist Brinda Adige about what she thinks about these kind of apps.
Very happy that the government has decided to launch 112, and it is a technological app. But let's remember, while we must use technology for safety, protection, addressing crimes against women, the responsibility cannot be all the time on women. Here also, the woman must have an app, which means she must have a phone that can download this app. How many women would have something like that is a big question. She will get in touch, but 90% of the times when we are talking of, say, domestic violence or violence inside the house by people whom you know, it is not easy to call for the police immediately, and here the app is calling you back, and somebody from the center would call you back and ask, and that's not acceptable. There should be somebody who listens to the woman and responds to the woman immediately over phone.
So this is what Brinda DA has to say about this application. Do let us know what you guys think about this particular application and these sort of technologies in general. Do let us know by commenting in the comment section below, and also do not forget to like, share and subscribe to News9 Digital. Thanks for watching.